In this video, we are going to talk about the pricing framework. So mainly menu engineering series like how you should price your menu items and everything. So say I'm going more about the basic of how pricing is done, not only for restaurants but for any business in or any type of industry that we have in this world, right? So first pricing गर्नु भन्दा नि अगाडि you need to set a pricing objective. So के चाहिँ हो त मैले यो pricing गर्नुको objective के हो? What am I trying to get? It could either be profit oriented, where I'm solely trying to get as much profit as possible, or it could be sales oriented, where I am trying to get to the most amount of people as possible, which is like more sales equals more profit money objective. Or it could be a status quo, where you are trying to open a business where only limited amount limited products or services are sold, just like your brand or your prestige like a bordone cam. So you need to be able to have set a pricing objective. Yedi profit oriented ho bhane you need to be able to provide value for it, अनि सकेसम्म धेरैवटा मान्छेलाई बेच्न सक्यो भने a lot of people will be able like mass generate गर्न सक्छ नि. Suppose you are making something maybe restaurant को कुरा गर्ने हो भने पनि you just sell burgers like McDonald's ले पहिला गरे जस्तै they just sell burgers. Like who doesn't like burger, especially in America or Western countries. People from all is or all customer group used to have burgers, right? So त्यसले गर्दाखेरि they their like target segment was everyone, and त्यसले गर्दाखेरि a lot of people used to eat it at a reasonable price, and it was more profit oriented. त्यस्तो गर्दै गर्दै once people got hooked to this thing, they changed their pricing objective towards more sales and more branding and status quo. किनकि मान्छेहरुको दिमागमा McDonald's भनेर it was already set के burger खानु छ या कुनै fast food खानु छ भने we could go to McDonald's भन्ने कुरा भयो नि त. यसले गर्दाखेरि top of the mind awareness दियो. यसले गर्दाखेरि advertisement पनि त्यही अनुसार push हुन खोज्यो. People would be able to get these things in a reasonable price and in a consistent basis. Like McDonald's मा गएर I won't be disappointed भन्ने feel भएपछि every time they get hungry they would go there नि त. So त्यसरी नै setting price helped McDonald's to be where it is right now. तर first मा नै if they were more profit oriented in a sense that they just wanted हुन्छ नि सबसे धेरै म like premium burger बनाउँछु which is only targeted towards like high class people भनेर सुरु गरेको भए McDonald's would not have been the success that it is right now, because त्यसले गर्दाखेरि the customer demand would be low. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि the brand image would be higher, but it would not appeal to a lot of customers that it has right now. So त्यसरी नै like you need to first set a pricing objective. Second is you need to estimate demand. त्यो pricing objective राखेपछि how much demand do you estimate? यदि डिमान्ड धेरै हुन्छ कि कम हुन्छ कि कम हुन्छ डिमान्ड भने हाउ क्यान आई इन्क्रिज इट, त्यो कुराहरू पनि हेर्नुपर्छ. नट ओन्ली डिमान्ड धेरै कम मात्र होइन कि कतिले बढ्न सक्छ डिमान्ड. मेबी इट विल राइज बाई 20% इन द नेक्स्ट 3 months बिकज सिजन त्यसकै अनुसार चेन्ज भइरहेछ. द इकोनोमी इज चेन्जिङ त्यसरी. सो विल टक अबाउट द्याट एज वेल. सो यु निड टु एस्टिमेट डिमान्ड. थर्ड इज डिटरमाइन द कस्ट. सो कति परिरहेछ त. दिस कुड बी twofold in a restaurant business, because एउटा भनेको मेन्यु आइटम क्रिएट गर्दाखेरि हाउ मच डज इट टेक टु मेक द्याट मेन्यु आइटम, त्यसमा जान सक्छ डिटरमाइन कस्ट गर्दा. or you could take it at a macro level where you are determining the cost that it takes to run this business. So it includes like rents and bills and maintenance and like music and everything. So you could like you if you can determine the cost, they understand pricing in order to sustain profit, right? The fourth one is analyze the factors that affect the pricing decision. पहिला त्यो pricing decision चल्थ्यो, त्यो pricing decision ले गर्दा राम्रो भइरहेको थियो भने it won't remain the same. केही कुराहरू चेन्ज भइराख्न सक्छ. So what are the factors that affect this pricing decision? Is it the cost? Is it the demand? Is it the competition? Is it the के भन्छ economy? Is it like anything else is the weather धेरैवटा कुराले चाहिँ pricing decision change हुन सक्छ नि त so if you can analyze it and if you can like pinpoint on what is changing त्यसले गर्दाखेरि you'll be able to solve the problem, right? The fifth one is determine pricing strategy. अब जुन pricing objective set गरेछ त्यो अनुसार is your pricing strategies relevant to it, or is your pricing strategy matched with it? So you could either go with price scheming, or you could go with price penetration. So the price scheming means you start with a high price and then you start to scheme and lower your price. Price penetration भनेको you start with the cheaper and reasonable price where the demand will be a lot higher, and then once people get hooked and they love your product, त्यसपछि price बढाउँदै जाने so that the demand doesn't get अझै घट्दै नजाओस्, inelastic बनाउनु खोज्छ नि त. So you need to determine what pricing strategies that you are going to use. The sixth one is to set initial price. So initial price म initial मा चाहिँ कति price हाल्ने, should I base it on based on like cost plus pricing, cost जति छ त्यसमा I want like 20% markup भनेर pricing राख्न लाग्यो कि is it a leader pricing where you are trying to get a price that the other competitors are going to follow? हुन्छ नि मैले चाहिँ बर्गरको प्राइस 220 मा सेट गरेको छु भने अरूहरूले पनि त्यतिमै त्यो भन्दा धेरै चाहिँ बढाउँदैन because I am going to be the leader in that burger segment भन्ने खालको leader pricing. Or is it price bundling where you are trying to get reasonable price को कुराहरू but in a bundle that is much reasonable, that is much cheaper and that is much more of value, okay? Like our Coke, French fry and burgers यिनीहरू छुट्टै किन्यो भने चाहिँ एउटा प्राइस पर्छ भने बन्डल किन्दाखेरि if you give them a combo offer त्यसले गर्दाखेरि you are setting a price where people would not have had that three individual items that are since combo मा छ they eat it, so त्यसले गर्दाखेरि price बढ्न सक्छ. So what kind of initial pricing are you going to set? Seventh one is offer and make price adjustments as needed. So कहिले पनि price मा चाहिँ you can't just hike it up from 100 to 200, so you need to adjust it eventually. So त्यसको लागि if people are responding negatively, if the demand is like घट्न थाल्यो, drastically घट्न थाल्यो भने you could give discounts so that you can get that demand back on track so that they don't go to the competitors. अब यदि you are not getting that much profit and the demand is skyrocketing, so you can try to increase your pricing step like little by little, right? So these are everything that is about pricing framework. Like this is the basic framework that you can use if you are just starting your business or if you are thinking of marketing your business in a new way. Tara, if you have already implemented something, or if you already have a restaurant that is some 2 to 3 years old, you can still use this pricing framework in order to revamp on how you are pricing it. यदि पहिला अब cost based pricing use गरिरहेको छ भने maybe you can use bundling tactics in order to like juice up all the customer demand you have. Like you can switch based on that, right? The next video I'm going to talk about the building the community part को बारेमा, where like everything snowballs and everything is a cycle, and how एउटा कुरालाई राम्रो बनाएपछि it affects the whole community. त्यसको बारेमा चाहिँ कुरा गर्छु. Till then, enjoy.